this setup in a while, so gonna have to get used to it. Comfortable, and we're good. Man, I don't remember the last time I did it with this setup. The last couple ones I did, I put it where it hit everything. Oh well. I always forget how long this game takes to load sometimes, especially the DLC. Shit. Okay. I don't know what this says. And I was just reading the whole text, but oh well. We'll see what happens. I'm so bad at...
I'm stuffed. My compliments to the chef.
My pleasure. Did you enjoy your time with the Marshal?
Mm-hmm.
So, what's that thing on your face?
This?
Yeah, X marks the spot.
That's just a scratch. The other guy got off a lot worse.
Worse than looking like some kind of thug?
Speaking of which, who was this other guy?
They call him... the Blade Master.
No, I don't need the tutorial. Even though I'm really bad with Gladio.
Gladio?
Yeah, who do you think it is?
Catch you at a bad time?
Are you here yet?
Yeah, I'm at the Crow's Nest.
Good. Thanks for agreeing to meet with me.
Sure.
So, are you ready to move out?
Of course. What about you? Are you mentally prepared?
Of course. I'll be right over.
I've noticed at the live streams that they lag behind about 10 seconds.
About time.
Depending on how high the quality you want.
What'll it be?
Just the water's fine. Thanks.
Allow me to ask you once more. Are you sure you're ready to take on the Blade Master?
I went up against the High Commander and got my ass handed to me. I didn't stand a chance. And I never will unless I get more power.
Then answer my question. Are you ready or not?
You think I would have called you here if I weren't?
So you're ready to face death. Gilgamesh awaits challengers in the deepest recesses of those ruins. It's been 30 years since we uncovered the caves. We've sent countless expeditions, but all of our efforts have afforded us no rewards. And no survivors.
Except for you. You undertook the trial, and you made it back alive.
Barely. Let's move.
Wait till you see the gameplay. It reminds me of Devil May Cry. And the music does too.
Did you tell your friends why you were taking off?
Just said it was business. Didn't want them getting all worried about me.
Or knowing your pride took a beating.
Which got me excited for it, at least.
Alright, I've got this. No turning back now.
Wait. There we go. That's probably the only item I missed, like, every playthrough, because I pick up everything else, and it tells me that I'm missing stuff. Ha, okay.
They're alive?
Not for long.
Have you come to prove your might?
Who are you?
One of many who haunt these grounds, following our leader in death as in life. Not but our souls remain, clinging to the vestiges of our past.
Why?
To test those determined to become the King's shield, and prepare them to inherit the power they pursue.
The Blade Master's men have sworn their loyalty both before and beyond the grave, scaring off the unworthy.
Then they'd better prepare for disappointment. I don't scare easy.
Pathetic.
You know what? The first time I played this, I launched it literally into the ceiling. And I honestly was very amused by that. I stood there and just watched him for like 5 to 10 minutes. I'm not a nice person when it comes to games. Right.
Only way to go is down. He ain't going down without a fight.
Pathetic.
It's all yours, Marshal!
Well, don't mind if I do. Too slow.
You come to prove yourself worthy of my mantle?
I do. I am here to undertake the trial of Gilgamesh.
And what is it you hope to glean?
Power. And you're gonna give it to me.
Is that so?
Ready or not.
Wasn't paying attention. No, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, well.
Try this! Any last words?
Brute force alone does little to impress. Only he who possesses both muscle and metal of equal caliber deserves the honor of fighting beside the chosen king as his sworn shield.
You saying I don't?
A great evil threatens the people of your world. It is but the King of Kings and his shield who can safeguard their lives. All those unworthy or unwilling to rise to the task meet their end here, by my blade.
I ain't meeting mine anytime soon. This trial hasn't even begun.
If you do not fear death, then go forth with reckless abandon, and prove your worth.
You are ready for this.
In that case, let the trials begin.
So the Blade Master.
He's a master of blades. What? Are you expecting something profound?
Okay. I always forget that fight is scripted to lose. Hate those fights. It's like those two fights in the first Kingdom Hearts game where it's scripted for you to lose
while I can.
to both Leon and Cloud, but I actually managed to beat them both the last time I played, which is actually
Time to
pretty
take
cool.
a load off.
The Blade Master isn't here to train you, he's here to test you. He won't go easy on you just because you join the Crown's Guard.
So, no mercy for newbies like me. So what? The weak aren't worthy of serving as shield?
In his eyes, the weak aren't worthy of living. All of them are fools, punished for aspiring beyond their station. I was a fool back then, too. And I was punished.
But you weren't killed. Maybe you weren't worthy of serving a shield, but he must have seen you as worthy of living.
Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Whenever you're ready. Keep your eyes and ears open.
Done and done.
Oh, I hate the boss. Oh, just go away.
Too slow. Good mind.
That sounded big.
Your skill is impressive. You may have the strength to defeat the darkness, but do you have the spirit to survive these trials?
I love the Reapers. They're really cool. They're some of my favorite creatures in this game.
Hard and fast.
Okay, that was excellent timing on both their parts. I'm amazed that actually worked.
Not good. They keep on coming. Oh, yeah! Okay.
Pathetic.
Alright, only episode probably.
It's over.
Remember these things. This is mine. Continuing on. Now that I have the hang of playing with Gladio, I am actually doing pretty well.
What's
My
this?
first time around.
A trial chamber. The hand-holding stops here.
My first
Good
time
luck.
around, I messed up quite a bit. I think I died like 3 times. Not including the scripted part.
Prepare yourself, young warrior, for the trials that await.
Prove your might, and our power shall be yours. Try this! Any last words?
Oh, wait, other way. Duh.
Our power goes with you now, young warrior. Stand tall, for the shield of the king must kneel in subjugation before no man.
Thanks for the advice, and for the pick-me-up.
Well, you made it out alive. Your first trial may have ended, but many more await you on your road to an audience with the Blade Master. Prepare yourself.
Yeah, that first thing was asking me if I wanted to carry over my stuff, didn't it?
Rest up while you got the chance.
Yeah, that makes sense, because I've been tearing through things pretty quickly. Oh well. I like having fun, relaxing times, instead of being like, oh my god, I'm gonna die every 5 seconds. Right. I always forget that I had to click circle after I do that.
My father never undertook the trial of Gilgamesh, did he?
No. You want to know why?
I do. I mean, it can't be because he was scared, right?
Not of the trial. He was scared of failing as leader of the Crown's Guard, and as Shield of the King. He couldn't leave His Majesty alone, weakened by the wall as he was. After all, what good is a shield with no one to protect? What about you? Worried about leaving your Majesty alone?
A little. But I'm gonna do what's right for me, like my father did what was right for him. Back to the trials.
This place is really pretty, and I love it. Yeah, his cord runs up right in front of the camera. Happens too much.
How long has it been since you undertook the trial? 30 years or so?
Give or take. I was a lot younger than you are, and far less experienced. It's a wonder I even made it out alive.
This place look familiar to you?
Vaguely. The younger me had little mind for taking in the sights.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Where'd you go? How do you like that? I should have got one of the boats closer to it.
Too slow. Pathetic.
Ah, you got the one. You good?
You're mine.
Okay, yeah, you're good. Just gonna set this down. Wait till you see a multiplier like max. 'Cause holy cow. Wait, if you think Gladio's strong, wait till you see Ignis fully powered. My god.
Another trial chamber.
And another chance for the warriors to impart their wisdom.
I think... Nope, I'm wrong.
How many moons has it been? Since our last visitor, far more than I can count. Let us see how our latest challenger will fare.
Here, I have a present for you.
this! Any last words?
Right, other way. I'm gonna probably be doing that every now and then. Yeah, Ignis is technically stronger. But there are some kind of rules to that.
Venture forth, young warrior, bearing our hopes and dreams.
Look ahead, for the shield of the king must safeguard our future.
Leave it to me.
The skills shared by these souls have been passed down for generations. The shield of the king would do well to put them to good use.
Right this way.
Gotta say, this place ain't like anywhere else in Lucis. It's over.
Thousands set foot on these grounds. All of them fools, unprepared for the dangers lurking within. They all meet with the same fate, as will you.
I don't think so.
Think what you may, but I know otherwise. The Lucis you call home is nothing like the Lucis I once served. Your age has forgotten the horrors of war, coddled by the king, and drunk off the complacency of peace. No shield worthy of defending the true king could be born from such depravity.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Look on the bright side. Everyone loves an underdog.
Ah, a warm welcome just for me.
Just like I taught you.
Ready? And raring to go! Any last words?
Okay, well, if you're strictly looking at it, who can lift more weight? Gladio, definitely, but who could beat the other in a fight? It would be Ignis.
Will you stand tall? Even when your flesh fails you? Or will you fall to your knees?
You can go away.
Pathetic.
Okay, I did not expect the cat to be this loud. What the heck? Okay.
Better rest here while I can. Might as well take a break.
Never thought I'd make my way back to the tempering grounds.
You said it's been 30 years. Were you as immortal then as you are now?
If you want to know, I'll talk.
The Blade Master. What was he like?
I don't remember much, except for those eyes. They pierced my heart and peered right into my soul. It was like he knew my every move even before I did. Try as you may, there's no fooling those eyes.
We'll see about that. Let's go.
He who protects the king must boast muscle and metal, both finely tempered. Should he lack either, the shield will shatter.
Hard and fast! It's over. Fall! Hard and fast! Die!
Pathetic.
Too slow. Mine. You're mine. Let him have it. Any last words?
The penultimate trial awaits. Prove to them you're prepared to serve as the shield of the chosen king.
Hard and fast!
Pathetic. It's over.
Okay, that's better. Yeah, I really like the music for each of the episodes. I think
Be
if I had to
true,
pick
for the
favorite,
shield of the
it'd probably
king
be
must deceive none,
episode
not even
Ignis
himself.
for the music,
Yeah,
and
easier said than done.
episode Prompto's music would probably be my least favorite. Not to say it's bad, it's just I don't think it's near as good as the other two.
The shield is bold, shrinking before none.
Waste not the arsenal at your behest.
Any last words?
Now naught but the final trial awaits you.
I'm already this far.
Nice work. Maybe you've got what it takes after all.
Maybe.
So
But it ain't for you or me to decide.
True. And the Blade Master is a more formidable foe than any you faced thus far. Rest up while you got the chance.
Well, I'm gonna play episode Prompto after this. And if there's time, I'll play episode Ignis.
Well, what about you? I want to know what was going through your head back then.
You that interested in me?
I mean, you were a lot younger than I am.
And a lot brasher, too, if you can believe it. Wouldn't listen to a single word anyone said. I thought I was invincible, No one could stop me. Until he cut me down to size. I was cast out in defeat, my hubris laid bare for all to see. You really are immortal, they said. And it stuck.
That's rough. Still, you made it back alive. Something no one else has ever done. And I respect that.
Whenever you're ready.
Come here to die, have you?
You looking to die again?
You amuse but do not impress. You lack his conviction.
Whose?
He who traversed these caves some 30 years ago. Turning a deaf ear to our wails and wishes, he proceeded unfazed, eyes ever forward. Yet he proved powerless before the general, cast out in defeat. If even he could not succeed, I see no hope for you.
Claris would have tried to stop you, you know. Just like he tried to stop me. All those years ago.
How come?
Because one aspiring to the role of King's Shield can stake his life for none but his liege. Not even for himself. Do you dare risk all for naught in return? His words stayed with me. And he was right. I barely made it back with nothing to show for it.
So you gonna stop me?
No, I won't. But I will warn you one last time of the danger you're about to face. Just like your father. Warn me. Once you set foot through that door, there's no turning back. And no one to help you if you fall. One false step and it may prove your last.
I'll be fine. Maybe I'll come back with a souvenir.
Just come back alive. Be safe, Gladio.
There's a chill in the air. I can feel his presence. You better be ready for me. I'm here.
Brandishing your brute force.
Yeah. Let's see if you can handle it.
Try this!
You only delayed inevitably. Oh, unworthy one. Look how you travel.
I ain't afraid of you.
With every passing second, the fear in your heart grows greater still. Blind reliance on strength alone reveals your weakness of will. Countless disappointments met their end here. And so shall you!
No. I didn't come here to die. I came here to prove to you I'm worthy. Ah! Try this!
You are strong, yet so long as fear binds your heart, the power you possess is wasted on you.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve, too. Ain't no way I'm backing down. Now. Nothing can stop me now.
Doing so bad.
Core was right about this guy. He's a hell of a lot tougher than I imagined. But I won't come out. Not without a fight!
Would you just chill for 5 minutes? Moving out of the way, moving out of the way.
Try this! I kneel before no man! Not exactly the souvenir I had in mind. It took me a while, but I realized something. You're right. I am afraid. Afraid of accepting the fact that maybe I'm not really cut out for the job I'm expected to do. But hey, at least I'm not walking away empty-handed. I'd better get going. I may be all muscle and no metal, but I'm gonna keep protecting Noct the only way I know how.
spoken, like a true shield of the king. Fear and doubt beget death alone. He who averts his gaze from his own faults cannot himself a true shield call. But you, having made peace with your inner self, have proven you are worthy. The chosen king should be so fortunate as to have a man like yourself serving at his side.
You mean?
And with this glaive, I entrust my power to you.
Where did you...
Taken from the young man who impressed me with his strength of will. It was with this very blade he stole from me my arm.
But...
You don't get to hear that every day.
I can't accept this.
If he still walks among the living, a man of his mettle will have doubtless transcended attachment to mere material possessions.
You're probably right. In that case, don't mind if I do.
Now, hasten forth, with mind unclouded by doubt and will unmoved by fear. The last king of Lucis is ill fit to fight without a shield.
Thanks again.
You made it.
Sure did.
And so quickly. I'm impressed.
That was
Brought
actually...
this back with me, too. Figured you might get a kick out of it.
Fast.
I wondered where I put that thing. Keep it. Makes for a better souvenir than that scar.
Yeah, once you get the weapons of each of the DLC, like episode Prompto, you get this gun called Lionheart.
You know,
you can use
he
them in the
mentioned
main
he lost
game,
his arm
like
in
they
battle
unlock.
with a real hot-headed young guy back in the day.
That's so.
Whoever it was left a lasting impression on him. Talked about how the guy had the strongest will he ever seen.
Takes more than will to complete the trial. You need to wield your weapon with a primal finesse. If you fail to prove your might, you get cast out empty-handed.
I don't know. He didn't seem to think the guy would let it bother him. Said the guy's too old to care about material things anymore. If he's still alive.
Gladio.
Huh?
I hope you feel more confident in light of your success today. Few men can lay claim to such an accomplishment. Not even Kor the Immortal.
Yeah, but I didn't earn myself a badass nickname like he did. Still, I'm glad I went through with it. I can finally say I'm truly ready to fulfill my duty.
Good.
Well, I guess this shield better mosey on back to his king. Wouldn't want him to get scared without me.
Okay, give me a second.
So, that's how you got it.
What do you think?
Very perpendicular. Really complements the one you got when you saved Nock from that bully.
Yeah. Only difference is, this time, I ended up taking a pretty bad beating too.
Not unlike the licking the Marshal received back when he was a lad.
Must have had a lot of guts to go up against Gilgamesh back then.
Yeah, Dad said he used to be a real firecracker.
The more you know.
If the Blade Master sequestered himself during the Founder King's reign, then he's haunted those halls for some 2 millennia.
That's a long time.
All those years waiting for the Chosen King to arise? You sure know how to take your sweet old time.
What can I say? I'm worth the wait.
Give me a break!
And I as well.
Just because you got a shield to protect you now doesn't mean you get to slack off. But if you do, I'll be ready.
Okay, that's episode Gladio. Oh, you're great. Time for episode Prompto. Oh boy. Ready for heartache and sorrow? I'm not. Why did I title this live stream the way I did? I will never understand myself. Okay. You should see the loading time for comrades. It's like 3 times as worse. Well, that's because it mainly loads online. I'm not gonna push anything with trying to load it up in the live stream.
It's freezing out here.
I hate these sequences. Okay, I can't answer how he survived. I don't know where he got the clothes. It's somewhere in
What a way to
Niflheim, I
go.
don't remember exactly. But each of the characters get special outfits for their episodes. It's just Gladio's, you have to unlock it. And it's only, you can only use it during the main game. Would you want Prompto running around in a very snowy place?
My whole life, all I ever wanted
with
was
his normal
friends.
clothes? 'Cause I wouldn't.
But no one ever wanted me back. So when I finally found people who did want me, I did everything I could to make them stay. And ever since then, I've lived my life in fear. That one day they'd find out who I really was, and they wouldn't want me anymore.
I mean, it's not unlikely for someone to fall off a train and survive. It's just, it's very possible for them to die. He landed into the bush. That's how he survived.
It's gone. What is this place?
Scanning production code.
Huh?
Unit 05953234 confirmed. Warning. This unit has been compromised.
What's going on?
Initiating retrieval of compromised unit.
She still remembers you after all these years.
You! What gives?
We can't have you spilling blood here. Although to most, this compound is known only as the first Magitech production facility. Birthplace of the myriad Magitech troopers and demons the Empire holds dear. To you, this place should have some sentimental value. After all, it is your home, sweet home.
Shut up.
I'm not the one who almost killed you.
You're wrong.
You really ought to take a rest. Perhaps the estimable Chief Besithia will help heal that broken heart of yours.
Who the hell is that?
Oh, how quickly they forget. But fear not. I've no doubt a reunion would refresh your memory.
I'm gonna find them. Wherever they are.
Research log year 722, day 189. I received a proposal regarding a way to improve the infantry's performance by leaps and bounds. Outfit the troopers with Magitech cores. Preliminary tests suggest sublimating demons for fuel will result in an unstable infantry unfit for the field. If the calculations he provided are correct, though, this could solve all our problems. The Deathless Project marks the advent of a new age. No longer will our soldiers fall on the field of battle. The Empire shall rise, and soon all the world shall bask in our glory.
Ready or not? Shoo! Shit. Was he telling the truth about this place? Oh, I can't let them find me.
love those stealth kills. They're amazing.
Research log here, 722, day 339. Another day, another mental breakdown. All my tests so far have resulted in the former soldiers suffering ego deaths. Today, however, I developed a new hypothesis. I will continue to sublimate demonified humans to harvest the miasma. But if a sense of self is the source of these snacks, why not inject infants with the plasmodia instead? We've little time. If we are to combat the Lucian threat, we must explore new options. I, too, will set aside my personal misgivings and do what I must for the Empire.
What kind of a maniac experiments on kids? Everything about this place gives me the creeps. Let's do this.
Did I just kick him in the face and shoot him?
I can do this.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to initiate it other than when it's scripted.
Bring it on. Watch this! I'm all out!
Like I said, it plays like Metal Gear Solid a little bit.
Target detected. Eliminate immediately. Commence elimination of compromised units.
Here I go! Watch this! Watch this!
Shit, I need to heal.
Die! Get back! It's over! I've just gotta find my way out.
Yeah, and only episode Prompto you can, well, only in his episode you can pick up different guns. I know in the main game when you play as him you have the grenade launcher and the assault rifle, but you never get the sniper.
Cold.
Hope you're ready for a surprise.
Research log, year 723, day 70. I pondered how I might find the necessary number of infants. And then it dawned on me, why not make them myself? If I clone them from my own genes, I can eliminate the pesky process of breeding them. Mass production remains a pipe dream for now, but I'm confident I can create a massive infantry once the process picks up. If everything goes according to plan, the Empire will boast a 1,000,000-man army in no time at all.
All this time, those things I've been fighting have been... We've all got the same barcodes.
Research log year 736, day 123. It seems my laboratory is not nearly as secure as I once believed. Some thief, likely a Lucian, made off with one of my experiments. Absconding with a single infant will do nothing to enlighten them of the grandeur of my research. That said, I will see to it such an incident never arises again. I've posted Magitech troopers around the facility and instructed them to keep a vigilant watch. It is their home, after all.
The kingdom kidnapped one of those infants? Does that mean No, it couldn't be. There's no way.
target detected. Eliminate immediately.
I can't take this anymore.
Commence elimination of compromised unit.
When I first heard it, I was just like, I reacted like, I just had that what the fuck kind of reaction, if I'm being honest. Okay. I honestly don't know where this guy is. This is getting a little annoying. Just wait till later. It gets worse.
Lucky me.
Okay. I was about to ask why the audio cut out for a second. It was just loading. It's...
How could he do that? What am I? Is somebody in there? Deep breaths.
I think that of all the episodes, the story of episode Promptos is my favorite. Because it tries so hard. And it does it perfectly.
My friend, do you recall the child who was stolen from this facility?
The one those Lucians absconded with?
Precisely. I thought you might like to see the fine young man he's become these 20-odd years
Oh, it still
later.
creeps me out hearing Arden's name.
So as thanks for bringing your pets to Insomnia, I've brought the boy to you. The time has come to meet your maker. Any questions for Daddy, dearest? Father and son. Oh, how I love bringing families together.
No! It's not true! You're wrong, damn it! I don't care what he says. This place will never be my home. My home is in Lucis. Not here.
Research log year 756, day 98. Finally, my demon-infused Magitech armor is complete. I have christened my creation Diamond Weapon. It has exhibited an extremely unstable psyche, immediately unleashing unmitigated horrors upon activation. Its destructive capabilities, however, are indeed beyond compare. Not even the impenetrable Insomnia could withstand its onslaught. Why, the Crown City would fall in a mere matter of minutes. The Stone of Legend will soon be mine. To think that in less than a month's time, the crystal will be mine to play with as I please.
So he's the one behind the attack on Insomnia. He planned the whole thing. Everything we lost that day is gone because of him.
Yeah, I have a really bad habit of, like, saving every chance I get. I need to stop that.
What's the matter? Have you never seen a man turn before? If those Lucians hadn't intervened, you could have turned too. Because you were cloned from this genius's genes, born of my own flesh and blood. You are but one of millions, created to serve our great empire in the Magitech infantry.
To serve you?
Yes. And now you've finally come home to Niflheim, my son.
Shut up! You're wrong. I'm a Lucian! I am not one of your experiments!
Not anymore. Now, you're nothing but a failure. I ought to return you whence you came. Perhaps then you might serve some useful purpose.
Never!
With your help, my ascension to divinity is now all but complete. Soon, neither the kings of Lucis nor the gods themselves will be able to challenge my reign.
Look what you've done. You've gone homicidal.
No.
You lose your friends and murder your family. Now you've no one left.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up!
Vital functions decreasing. Plasmodium activity index increasing. Demonification complete. Initiating transfer to Unit XDA 1002, Immortalis.
I think it's time to get out of here.
You always play hard to get like this?
Aranea.
Save it, Blondie. On your feet. So this is that new model they're working on. I don't know what's got you so shook, but you can deal with it later. Let's move. I'm only gonna say this once. Lose your will to live and you lose all hope of me helping your sorry ass. Got it?
Target detected. Capture and retrieve immediately. Commence capture and retrieval of compromised unit.
Move it.
Bye.
Head there. I'll catch up later.
But what about you?
I said I'll catch up.
But what
Just
if you...
go.
Oh, I forgot how slow this thing moved. You didn't upgrade it. Also, I did not mean to do that. Okay, you can get back on now.